Abram had just rescued his nephew, Lot, from the foreign kings who had captured him. Melchizedek, king of Salem, welcomed Abram upon his return, and provided bread and wine to him and his men. Abram's defeat of the powerful foreign rulers was good news to Melchizedek and all the other kings of Canaan. Melchizedek is remembered for his hospitality, and most especially for the little prayer of blessing that he offered for Abram after the refreshments had been served. "Blessed be Abram," Melchizedek said, "and blessed be God Most High." One of the reasons that the prayer is notable is that Melchizedek was a Canaanite. Israel would not come into existence until sometime later, after Abram and his wife Sarai got it started. Yet somehow Melchizedek recognized and appreciated that God was at work in Abram's life, just as God was at work in his own life. As the book of Genesis explains, Melchizedek was both a king and a priest. He was skilled not only in practical matters, but in spiritual matters as well. Years later, after the nation of Israel had become a formidable world power, the author of the Psalms said of King David, "You are a priest forever in the line of Melchizedek." That David would be compared to a Canaanite king is somewhat surprising. But David did not seem to mind. In fact, he considered it a compliment. The psalmist was saying that even though David was not from the priestly clan of Levi, he could still pray to God, hear God's word, and announce it to the people. Like Melchizedek, David was both a king and a priest. Of course, Jesus was not from the priestly clan of Levi either, but that didn't matter to him. Jesus maintained that all of us should be close to God, regardless of what clan we come from. His words and his example made clear that we are all called to be spiritual people. All of us can speak to God in prayer and listen to God's word. The letter to the Hebrews borrowed a line from the Psalms in saying that Jesus is a priest forever in the line of Melchizedek. That is certainly true. But Jesus would take it a step further and say that all of us are called to be priests in the line of Melchizedek. And that's a pretty good line to be in.